Hello, everybody.
Howdy. Dumpstat Gamers here, Corey and Greg. We are playing a little Super Smash Brothers today.
Yeah, it's been a minute since I have played this, but we thought it'd be a little fun, little lighthearted, getting in a couple rounds here, and just we know that Steve, for all of you Minecraft winners out there, is coming soon. So the time is right for this.
That's a rude tease because I don't know him yet.
listen, you all, the dumpsters out there, obviously they have money to throw. That's why they're watching us.
Into spending money. But yeah, we've been recording. We just got finished recording more episodes of Win or More. I don't know exactly when we'll upload this video, so maybe they're out yet, maybe they're not. I don't know. But we want to do something a little relaxing. So who you feeling there, Greg?
I'm gonna go with my boy Luigi, the true bro, the true Mario bro,
the real Mario.
Yeah, he should have his own series. I don't know what Nintendo's doing. I actually think maybe they're not doing anything with the booze, and maybe like that EGAD scientist. They could do something with that. I'm just saying, Nintendo, you can quote me on that. It's a good idea. Nice. Also, we threw them randomly at level 6. Don't judge us. But it's mostly for me. I'm sure Corey's fine. I don't know what I'm doing right now.
I mean, I'm terrible, but... So when is the last time you played a Super Smash Bros. Game?
I got this game when it came out. I think it was like a holiday... Was it a holiday release? I don't remember. But a bunch of my friends and I got on the hype train for it a bit. So I want to say, the first few months after this came out, I was really into it, and then I kind of tapered off, and since then I've, sparingly played this game. Don't know if that really locks down a time for you, but...
As I'm remembering how easy it is to just cheese the bots. I'm just spamming the one move.
As I quickly lose myself some of the time as well. But yeah. I recall... Or you go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think the last fighter of the first pass had just come out last time I played. Now, granted, that doesn't say much because I've never been good. So, it's oh yeah, I more recently played, but that doesn't really mean shit.
I remember seeing PD come out, or or Piranha Plant, whatever, if they didn't call him PD. As one of the first ones. I was like, oh, that's hype. Didn't do a lot with it.
Yeah, I don't have him because I didn't get the fighter pass before it was released, and that was a pre-order bonus. So now you have to buy him separately.
That's sad. I mean, I believe.
I have never seen anyone play him, in all honesty.
I remember he apparently was a bit OP at first for people. But as the meta evolves, as it always does. Now, were you big on Smash when you were young as well? Did you play the original one?
I played a lot of the GameCube version.
Melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Melee was my favorite one. When they brought out Brawl on the Wii and introduced the concept of a Smash Orb, young Greg was not very excited about that prospect, and also young Greg, when playing Brawl with friends, just got roasted all the time. So
you may have noticed these are custom settings, so there are no items and it's 3 stock.
That is fine. I'm trying to not be in Little Max Path right now. Okay, great. No! I'm glad one of us still has 2 lives. Yeah. I remembered the taunt.
I spent the first 2 minutes trying to remember which were the attack buttons and which were jump.
Excellent.
But I remember the Nintendo 64 very vividly because I used to go to my neighbors, and all the kids in the addition would all come over and we'd all play. And then Brawl, I remember, because that was around the age where, like, you know, you're more independent. You don't have to, you know, have a parent supervising you all the time. So, like,
right.
So we had our own game nights and had our friends over. Or is it Melee? Which was the second one?
Melee was the second one.
Melee. And then Brawl came out on the Wii, and I was getting ready for, like, college at the time, and, like, I don't know, it was an awkward time where I owned it and I played it by myself, but I didn't really have...
You didn't have a gaming club to go to?
Yeah, I didn't have a large crowd. I mean, I'm from the Midwest. We have less people there.
You didn't just go to your nearest cornfield and just, like, bring that old TV and just kind of connect everything up?
I mean, we did, but that was just me by myself, weirdly, in a cornfield.
And the aliens beamed down and they were like, you can't even play this game well. Yeah, well, first, I guess I should figure out what I'm doing here. Let's play with, Let's play with Link. He's cool some of the time. Yeah, I played Melee a lot, especially in, like, middle school-ish. It was around, kind of likewise, like, neighbors. You go to a friend's house and be like, oh man, this game's really rad, let's play some Melee. Brawl, I am glad to say I never had in my possession. My one neighbor did, and I played that like once or twice, and I was like, nah, you're good. Don't invite me for that. I'm not good at this. I was that friend, yes. I was exactly that friend.
If I'm not winning, I'm not having fun.
With Smash specifically, I was like, nah, that's cool. I'm good. Then they had, in college, when I went to college, they had the Smash that came out on the DS. I don't remember if it was limited to the DS or if it was like
I remember
the Wii U and the DS.
It was the 3DS.
Yeah. So that one was fun to play in college because I did have a gaming club because I wasn't near cornfields. So that was a trend for a bit. In addition to, that was when I learned, like, Smash Melee has, like, a sect of people that are like, nope, we're never leaving this platform. This is competitive Melee.
I don't know if you've seen Parks and Rec, but I went to Ball State University in wonderful Muncie, Indiana, so if anything, you should be jealous of me.
I am aware of the existence of Ball State mostly because of Quidditch, which I played.
They had quite an active Quidditch team.
Yes, they were one of the... They made it to, like, the final 16, like, consistently around the time I was in college, in the national bracket, so...
Oh, I thought I was you.
is what it happens. But yeah, I'm not jealous, I'm aware of your school.
Yeah, they had a very small gaming club. I guess it's gotten bigger over the years. It's one of those things that, you know, when there's less people, things catch on slower. Right. And gaming was just really starting to take off with, like, League of Legends and things like that. Right. Be more mainstream. So it was growing, and I guess it's in a pretty good shape now. IU apparently had a very good gaming club. So if I would have known, I would have picked a different school, you know?
It's just how it goes sometimes.
But I did go to the gaming club at Ball State a couple times, and it was mostly just people playing Team Fortress 2 together. Which was fun, don't get me wrong. But no Smash. I think there were people that played Smash, but it was mostly like you'd play with your friends kind of thing.
Right. You would just hide. God. I keep getting lost between the two of us.
Well, I thought I was you, and I jumped off the edge, so...
There we go.
I'm not really one to talk at the moment.
Thank God.
Joker has the same idea that I had with Hades, which is just use a gun.
I love Joker. In his game, Persona is great. Persona 5 is great. There we go. See?
He just kept staying there dodging. I'm like, all right, let's end this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has a special victory.
Love him. Great.
Nice.
I will always love that music. We will never be able to play Persona That's not true. We might be able to one day, but Atlas is awful, so we might not never be able to.
We would never be able to play it in its entirety because it's such a long game. And then there's the question of like, well, do you play it through once or do you play it through twice to get, like the perfect run? Like,
you play it once, and then maybe you go like, hey, look at this cool thing that happened in my second playthrough. Let's see who we got. Bowser Jr. is fun. I'm more of a
but which Bowser?
Everyone that isn't Wendy is fine to me.
What do you have against Wendy?
I just don't really like her. There's just something about her. I just don't like it. Now Morton is terrible, but I love him for that. But I'll go with Mickey. Don't worry about how my mind works, folks, okay? Like, it just happens. Oh, Toon Link, look at him. So cute.
Look at them little Toon boys.
And I have a cannon. Now, I remember in my friend group, you figure out quickly, like, who each other's mains are and whatnot. And the Bowser Jr. and clones of Bowser Jr. variant was often one of my mains. And I would very often do what you were seeing right now.
Just edge guard with a...
Just hang out with the cannonball. And my friends really disliked that. And it was a good time. Much fun to be had. Yeah, I'm that kind of player, guys. That's what you're seeing. Maybe throwing a couple of those cartwheels, That's just what it is.
Smash is one of those things that I always like really want to get into, and then just for whatever reason don't. There's no like specific reason that I don't. I just don't.
I think it's difficult to stay with, without that consistent like couple of friends that are like always down to play it.
That's fair. I think if we weren't in the middle of a pandemic, but if I had people that were just like, Friday night, I'm coming over, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, all right.
Right. Like, that's how I feel about having a friend group to play, like, Mario Party games, too, because that's another classic that it's either you have the friend group that, enjoys hating each other for the evening, or they're just silly and they enjoy the silliness of it.
It really shouldn't be underrated how important it is to have, like, a friend group if there's a game you really like. This
is true. Now, luckily for Corey and I, we can count the amount of friends that we have
on one hand. Well, I think you have quite a few. You seem like a busy guy, but I can count on one hand. I'm what you would call an extroverted introvert.
I'm sure it's for good reason. There you go. Get out of here.
Also, there's a pandemic, but
it's fine. See, you have the actual reasoning.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm like disregarding anything during this pandemic, because I am not. I just have a lot of friends that are like luckily I have a lot of friends that are technologically savvy that I can do like online stuff with.
Yeah, I remember just going back to like the friend group thing. I used to be really, really into StarCraft. And I had a lot of friends who were also into it. And I remember at one point, I got really fucking good. Because when you have, friends that are also into that game, it's always a back and forth of like, you get a little better than them. Then
right.
They get pissed off, so they go train, and they get a little better than you.
Right.
And then you lose, and now you have to go like... And I remember that was like most of my childhood with my best friend, was just taking turns between which of us would beat the other in StarCraft.
Yeah, I never got that with I loved StarCraft for the story of it. Like, I played that campaign of the first one in Brood War like multiple times over. But one at like certain point, because I was like a kid, I was like, all right, listen, I got to know the cheats for this because of certain things. I don't have the patience for it. But like, I played like online games like one time. I remember booting up like, yeah, I'm gonna play an online game, see what's out there. I remember my first like online game losing in like 3 minutes because you can see the timer going on, and it's just because like the online game is just completely different.
When I was a little kid, the first time I played an online game, I legitimately thought the other person was cheating. I realize now that they just weren't playing like a dumb little kid.
Right.
But like that they built so much so fast, like because they had refined builds.
Right.
I'm like, they have to be cheating. How'd they get all this? Like
you're telling me in like 2 minutes you got like all these buildings out and you're like upgraded your weapons to level 2 and you've like got X amount of basic units out. I'm like, no.
We've been playing for the same amount of time and all I have is 30 photon cannons.
I'm just like, bro.
I'm gonna do random. But I got in StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. That's about where I stopped playing. I played all of them for the story, but like in like the competitive scene, I stopped after Wings of Liberty. I got up to Diamond. My whole esports fame is I won $5 in an amateur tournament.
Great.
I mean, it's like I said, it's an amateur tournament with just a whole bunch of like random people, so it's not that impressive, but you know,
you flex.
You could say like, no, I've won money in an esports tournament. I came second because the third place guy didn't show.
That's phenomenal. I absolutely hate Lucas. I just cannot.
It shouldn't be Lucas then.
That's what I get for playing random.
You shouldn't suck then.
Why don't you get good at what you're doing, Scrub?
Have you tried what you're doing, but like 20% less suck?
Have you ever been good at anything that you've tried?
I actually don't know how Jigglypuff's mechanic works.
You do some up smashes when you put him to sleep. You gotta hit him to sleep first.
You gotta down B, but I don't actually know how it works. I never played Jigglypuff.
Yo, rip. Oh, okay. Thought I did a good job, but I did not do a good enough job.
Jigglypuff is just the Kirby of Pokemon. I said it.
Controversial takes out here flying fast.
There's gonna be one comment that is like, how fucking dare you?
I would like you to know.
Jigglypuff is a saint and you don't deserve her.
Someone out there is like, actually?
I'm just gonna keep down being until I figure it out.
Yeah, you do that. I'm over here. I'm getting thrown around. It's cool. Take your time, though.
I don't know how to do it.
But Lucina's just doing her job, really.
It probably needs a setup, but I don't know how to do the setup. Okay, something happened there. Fuck it, I'm just gonna punch people.
I don't remember if it has anything to do with your hit percentage either. I've never been good with Jigglypuff, but my one friend is insanely good with her. Before we got sidetracked with that, your esports fame.
I think we told the whole story. I think that was.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah,
I always
you have
forget.
to hit yourself with that.
I always forget his up B is hit yourself.
I don't know if we're gonna beat the computer.
No, we're fine. We got this.
We're both just being fucking terrible.
No, shut up. We're good. I have 2 lives.
Shut the fuck up.
If I just side B into them enough. See, we got 1. The other one's Lucina. Now, I know Lucina's decent, but...
I'm over here sleeping. We're good. Do I have a roll? I feel like I have a roll.
You do. It's side A, but you got to be careful with it. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter.
I'll just do that.
Or is it side A? Maybe it's B. Maybe it's just straight up B.
It is a something. It is a combination of buttons and abilities.
We're not going to worry about it because we won that fight. All right. Now, do we want to bump them up to, like, actual level now?
Yeah. What do we want to do? When we go up 1?
Yeah,
it depends. Are we going to stay on random? Because if we're going to stay on random, then...
That's fine. We'll up it every time we feel comfortable.
I always want to pick random because I don't care who I play, but then I get Olimar or like Jigglypuff, and I'm like, I don't want to play these people. I want like a favorite system where I'm like, these 15 random.
Pick any of these because I like them. See, Ganondorf's fine. Just really slow. Hey!
Ganon smash.
Oh, what an idiot I am. Just let that hit me.
But I was saying that, you know, I keep meaning to get more into Smash. And it's kind of sad that I'm not, because we live so close to Philadelphia, which has one of the larger Smash scenes in the US. Like, even before I lived on the East Coast, I was aware of a lot of their stuff.
I think they have a lot of just general gaming little hubs around there.
I mean, they do, but I know specifically, like, the Smash scene is one of the top.
You know the dens.
Yeah.
Oh, they love you. They're chanting you right now.
Who wouldn't cheer for Ganondorf?
Well, I feel like there's a couple.
Not a single person.
I feel like there's a couple games that might
I just realized that we're both villains.
Listen, sometimes you gotta get some money on your off time, and this is how they do it.
I'm just saying we're a good team. That was all. Don't be so defensive, man.
Because
have confidence in yourself.
they're just tired of being underappreciated in their main game, and sometimes you just gotta fight off with some other side characters and see who's best. I hate that Inkling is like just zipping around us right now.
I keep trying to guess where she's going to go, and obviously I've been wrong every time.
Get out of here.
There you go.
Miraculously, I didn't lose a life that time, so nice.
I'm proud of you.
Now, was that because I was good, or because the CPUs were that bad?
Or because you're playing a cheap Diddy Kong. Diddy King? Diddy Kong? Yeah, you know.
Danky Kang.
Danky. Let's make this the last one. and since it's gonna be the last one.
Alright. I need to like semi-enjoy myself. It's the last one.
I was like, I want to pick someone who I'm decent with, but I haven't played in so long, I'm not decent with anybody anymore. I used to be okay at Zero Suit Samus.
We continue the chunk. Alright.
I noticed your theme of all the characters that are quote-unquote cheap.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, I'm that player, guys.
They all have like a similar way that they play. I mean, it makes sense if you like a certain play style, you like the other people that...
I just like big people with cannons, or, you know, whatever. You know, they don't have to be big, I lied. Because, you know, Bowser Jr. isn't big, per se.
He's thick, though.
Yes. No, Isabelle, come back!
I think Byleth is a really fun character. I haven't really got to play them, because they're one of the newer ones.
Yeah, so what you're saying is that you hate the entire Smash community, Corey.
Yeah.
Everyone who's like, could you just stop bringing Fire Emblem characters to this game?
Oh, I mean, I agree with that. I just think Byleth is very well done.
Is it another clone?
Because each of their directions is a different one of the mythical weapons from the game.
Fire Emblem Three Houses was a very good game, I will say.
Yeah. I really want to replay that with the DLC, but then I saw the DLC was like $20.
Nintendo just trying to reach our money all the time.
Because I know there's they added kind of like that fourth house that I think was supposed to be like a mini story.
Yes, I recall that.
But I don't want to spend $20 for that.
Just think of it as just completing all of the endings possible for yourself.
Well, if that's the case, I'd have to go back through with the, who is it, the Blue Lions?
Oh, you didn't play the Blue Lions?
No. I played Golden Deer on my first playthrough, and then I went for the true ending on my second playthrough.
No! I am currently in the middle of my second, and I'm doing Blue Lions. I did Golden Deer first, so Black Eagles will be last.
Well, Black Eagles has two lions.
Well, either way...
They have the bad ending and the good ending.
Either way, they will be last.
I did the true ending for my second playthrough, and I did it on the hard difficulty because the game's so easy on easy. I mean, like, I love tactic-style games. So, I don't know if it's... Other people consider it easy, but for me, I was like, oh. Also, we went through that really quick. Maybe we'll do one more.
Yeah, sure.
I expected the level 9 bots to be a little more drawn out of a
Well,
match.
also we picked people that we're like decent with, I guess. So
Fair. I'll pick Olimar.
absolutely not. Nope. All right, I'll be just a cute little villager.
I will be... who do I want to be? I don't know. I don't know who I want to be.
Random. You go be Peach, obviously.
I'll be Peach. We'll go with the wedding dress Peach.
Perfect. Now watch us get like level 9 like Fox and like Samus. All right. That's
You're
fine.
so sleepy.
I am very sleepy. Now, what's cheap about just watering your plant in the middle of the stage is what I'm saying.
I love Villager when you're playing like a 4v4 free-for-all, because enough people aren't paying attention that you just pull up the tree in the middle.
No, my tree! Alright, listen, I'm dicking around. I know. I'm that player, guys. Shut up.
I mean, I've already died, so I really, I can't talk.
Alright, now that I have this axe, come here. There we go. Ugh, I hate Shulk. No, my tree!
No.
No! I'm also still remembering some of his stuff.
I think Shulk is another like really cool character that is needlessly complicated.
Yes. When you deal with someone who's good with Shulk, it's just like, ugh. Did he just kill himself? Yep. Totally did. It's alright. Gonna get away from that edge. No. And there I go. Into the distance.
Wait, just lost your first life? Nerd.
Yeah, what a loser. How dare you?
No.
Oh, no. No, come back. There we go. No, get out of here. Shulk. No, my plant. Oof. Oh, you punk pit.
Oh, I forgot that was an ability. A little, spin.
Ooh. Uh-oh. I was trying to water the tree, and I almost died. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, Shulk's out of here, so that's fine. Yay. No! My tree! I'm sorry, guys. I wish I was better.
This has to be so painful to watch. It is painful. Trust me, it is painful to be the person
Like
playing.
right now, I'm just like, man. I realized how like no long range weaponry.
And like I'm dead, by the way. It's all on you. And I'm just like silent because I'm sitting here whiffing every fucking attack, and I'm just like, I'm concentrating so hard on this. I get the. If we lose, it's because you're trying to do the tree thing.
That's what it is.
It has nothing to do with how bad we are.
Shoot, so I can try and catch it. No.
He's at 127.
Listen, it's okay.
Yeah? How? Tell me in what way it's okay.
Well...
You know what? Just don't put this part in.
Hey, see?
Hey,
my
the tree
got
worked.
him. See? Look at that. If you just believe in the tree...
I'm sorry, I doubt it. I apologize.
And I got a bug to bring to this party now. See how good we are?
I died. I have no room to speak. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for us. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll hope to see you next time.
Bye, guys.